Hi, everybody. Okay, so bold. Where's better today? Um, okay. So I think somebody mixed up the clip because I saw the clip with Bill saying that there's a place at Spencer for Katie and Will, but I think that they messed it up because it happened today, not last week. Um, okay, so that happened, and then I don't know why the need for the speeches, but Bill's like, I I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, and at the top of the list is you. And I'm like, okay. And I'm gonna do everything I can to prove that you can stick with me. And I'm like, all right, well, I don't think you have to prove that much, honey. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, number two on the couple thing. Brooke and Rich. They're finally together, married, and I gotta say, okay, I don't know if it's because I'm not a fan or whatever, but like every time they're on screen, I'm like, okay, whatever, next. Cause when they kiss or whatever, I'm like, I feel like there's something wrong. Weird. I'm like, okay, no, 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 no. Like I turn my head. Okay. Okay. So and then let's see what else. Oh, Dylan. The art teacher for the kids. Okay. Now, if y'all missed any of my videos from last week, it is revealed that Dylan was the unaliver of Luna. Now, she claims up, down, and sideways it was an accident, but I don't know. Um, the reason, okay, when I first saw her, she was very meek and mild and stuff. So I'm like, okay, there's no way she could do that. Like, I didn't see any malice in anything. And I think I discussed this. However, my opinion is slightly shifted because, okay, I use this line a lot. But there's a line in a play by Shakespeare. Thou dost protest too much. Okay, what it means is when someone asks you a question, and mostly if you love somebody, if you like somebody, okay, if you say no, 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 the more you say no, the more they don't believe you. This might be the case for this girl because she's like, it was an accident. I swear, I would never. I didn't know. And I couldn't stop myself. And I couldn't stop the car. And I'm like, dude, you don't have to go through that much. Like, we believe you. It was an accident. I don't think that you had any malice toward her. Okay? I really don't. But the more you say, like, I don't, then, it wasn't like that, then I don't believe you. So just stop. Okay. So the reason why that's in play is because for some reason Electra invited her over to the beach house, which is kind of, well, I mean, okay, it's where they live, but it's also kind of rude because that's where everything happened. Okay, so it's like if you have PTSD, if you have a situation that gave you PTSD, and then you're put in the same place, then you could have a trigger. You know what I mean? So maybe that wasn't the brightest idea. Um, but just saying. Um, and they did kind of discuss that, so it was cool. I'm sorry, I didn't think about it, which is what Electra said. So at least they acknowledge it. Okay. So then the next move is, or the next scene is where apparently Dylan had convinced Electra and Will that she needed to confess to Finn and Steffi what happened, and that she was the one in the whole thing, right? And but then Steffi, now, okay, I'm gonna say this full stop, all right? When I first saw Steffi on the screen, I was like, okay, this one is like a strange. She's got something to prove. I don't know what with this chick. Okay, so she literally says to her husband, oh, I can't deal with this anymore. Oh my god, I just don't want to talk about Luna anymore. I'm like, okay, excuse me. This just happened last week. Or like before, before the holidays. So literally, I mean, come on, give me a break. Uh, so then, but then she turns it and goes, I'm so sorry you've been through the trauma and everything to the teacher. And then, and then she's trying to comfort her, saying that you don't have to worry about it because, Luna's unalive, but the driver's unknown and whatever. So then Lil chimes in and says, "Well, we know who the driver is." And then she busts into like, "It was me. I didn't mean to. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Finn." And I'm like, okay. So I've changed my mind, and I think I discussed this. If I didn't, I'm going to talk about it right quick. Okay, now I thought it was going to be a mystery kind of thing, but then they chopped that, and then they chopped that really quick. It's like not a mystery. So it's going to be the aftermath of like how everybody deals with this stuff after it happened, and it can start from now, but it's going to be more coming out. I'd say later because you know, like it was just revealed to everybody involved that Dylan was a driver. So then the aftermath of what's going to happen to Finn and Steffi and Dylan herself, and then all the other people connected to it because, like I said, Luna's character touched a lot of people. So how are they all going to react to when they find out who unalived their loved one or whatever connection they have? So it's going to be about the aftermath of it all. And I think it's gonna be like at least a couple weeks. See, the thing is okay. We're December 1st now, so they have a couple weeks to play with before the holidays again, like Christmas and stuff, and they have to do holiday episodes. So the question is going to be in my mind, what are they going to do with the 2 weeks they have? Well, maybe three. Yeah, because let's see, 3 weeks from today would be 22nd. So yeah, they have about 3 weeks to play with, and then they have to wrap it up for the year. So it's gonna be an adventure. Hold on to your seat. It's gonna be a roller coaster. All right, bye everybody.